Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I am Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by for another review. Tonight, we've got a beer courtesy of Hop Butcher for the World. Before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So, this is going to be the first beer from the package that Hop Butcher sent me. And, yeah, if you didn't see that, go back and look at it. There will be a link. I'll try to remember to put a card up here somewhere. If you don't see that, just check at the end of the video. Or just go back a few videos. Anyway, this is going to be a clear IPA. I don't know how they're wanting to pronounce this. Clear or clear IPA. I don't know. Anyway, I have a bit of a... I'm not going to look at the tasting notes. But I think this is going to be a West Coast IPA. Mainly because, and I think I just discovered something. Hold up. So obviously this is it's got the classic like C hops. So Citra, Centennial, Chinook, Cascade, and Columbus. 7.5% or 7.25%. Sorry. This was canned on March 29th. So just a little over a month old. But I just noticed something, and just let me know in the comments if you think I'm a great person at paying attention to detail. I think I am. So there's 5 hops. I just noticed this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's, which stands for Citra, Centennial, Chinook, Cascade, and Columbus. If I'm wrong, then whatever, but just I think I'm right on that. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open. If this is a West Coast IPA, like I said, I'm assuming it is. This will be the first West Coast IPA that I've had from Hop Butcher. We're going to use our Hop Butcher glass here. Let's go ahead and get it poured. It's so weird seeing clear beer from Hop Butcher. And I spilled some already. Dadgummit. Let's, hold up. Let me just use the old shirt tail. Just make this up a little bit. Just act like this never happened. Anyway. So, yeah. Looks like a West Coast IPA to me. It's got that, I don't know, it's kind of a dark gold, almost, not quite amber, but it's just a dark gold color. About a little less than a finger worth of kind of an off-white head. Pretty tight bubbles there. Yeah, it looks like a West Coast though. I might have room to get the rest, but let's wait and see if we can turn this around so I don't see the tasting notes. Let's go ahead, shove our nose in this thing. Oh yeah, that smells West Coast, man. Oh man, it smells so damn good. I love a West Coast IPA. It's grapefruit, orange, pineapple. It's got pine. A little bit of an herbaceous note, but light bready crackery malt, or bready and crackery. But that hop character, man, it just takes me back to like my early days in craft beer and getting into Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Another one that just comes to my mind is the Freak of Nature by Wicked Weed. You know, just name any of those early, semi-early West Coast IPAs, and this smells reminiscent of those. Yeah, man, it's got candied orange to it though. It's all the citrus you can think of. It's got a good bit of grapefruit too. Like I said, it's piney. There's a nice little pop of pineapple in there though. It smells fantastic. I'm ready to dive in. Let's do this. Cheers. It smells super refreshing. Also, I just want to say thank you again to Hop Butcher for the World for sending this my way. It's just always an honor to receive beer straight from the source, and I just appreciate it more than you know. So, thank you. Cheers. Cheers to Hop Butcher. Hmm. Give me all the West Coast IPAs. Come on. Just bring them to me. Just bring them to me. Freaking awesome, dude. I freaking love it. It's West Coast. It's got a nice pop of bitterness right up front. It's bready. It's got that malt backbone to it. It's got a big old punch of just like grapefruit and orange with a little bit of pineapple that rides through in the middle. And then it's got a pretty dry finish on it. Definitely has a piney, almost bitterness, I guess you could say. Piney, earthy bitterness that just rides from the minute it touches your tongue, it just rides all the way through and just lingers. It's dank, it's citrusy, it's fruity, it's dry. It's West Coast IPA. Freaking awesome, dude. I'm so glad that I got to receive this beer, and specifically because I do love a good, well done West Coast IPA. And getting to try it from somebody as renowned as Hop Butcher for the World, I mean, I had high expectations as soon as I opened this one, and it's definitely delivering. I love the way that pine and that citrusiness and the sweetness of this beer works together to give it just that classic West Coast vibe. The body on this beer, it's a little on the lighter side, I would say. Lighter side of medium. Like I said, you get a nice pop of bitterness in there. It's not overly bitter. I've had some West Coast IPAs that are definitely more bitter. Um, I think I'm thinking even like Pliny the Elder, um, Wicked Weeds, Freak of Nature. Definitely a little bit more bitter, but it does have a nice pop of bitterness to give you that West Coast bitterness. Um, Alcohol content at 7.25. You're not picking up on that. It's drinking very easily. This is a really easy drinking West Coast IPA. I think they nailed it though on the hop profile and the malt bill. It just, I mean, to me, it's an almost perfect West Coast IPA. The only thing I feel like, and I don't think it's missing this, but I'm just saying, like a lot of those older like West Coast IPAs, you know, definitely used more of the like caramel malt. It gave it a little bit of the darker color, gave it a little bit more sweetness. I'm glad a lot of the breweries are not really going that route with their West Coast IPAs, just because it cuts back on that sweetness a little bit, and I think it makes it a little bit more drinkable. So I don't know. They might be using a touch of caramel malt. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not. But yeah, great take on a West Coast IPA. Hop Butcher nailed this one. As far as a rating goes, I'm going to give this a solid 4.2. Solid beer. Would definitely drink this on a regular basis. So I'm going to leave it there, 4.2. Let's check these tasting notes. So bright citrus, pleasant pine, ripe tropical. So freaking pretty much nailed it. Bright citrus. I mean, we said orange and grapefruit. We said pine. It rides all the way through. And then ripe tropical. I didn't mention ripe, but that pineapple definitely, to me, is a tropical fruit. So, killer beer from Hop Butcher. Again, this is Clear IPA featuring the sea hops. Great stuff. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff so I know that you enjoyed it. And if you did, then maybe you'll be back for the next video. I hope. So you're always welcome. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.